Hi guys, myself Asmi is Komal, and as you are seeing that the thumbnail which is having cloud computing changes the various industries, right? We all know that the cloud computing is changing the various industries and which is having more demand, right guys? So let us discuss about the cloud computing. So the cloud computing, which is nothing, we all know that some of the apps like Google Cloud or Apple iCloud, some these type of stuff, etc. Right? So let's discuss the cloud computing. The cloud computing, which means we are paying the rent about to get the storage data. So that means without getting the physical items, to buy. So that means physical items like we all know that SSD or hard disk, hard drives, etc. So while the cloud computing has some of the types in it, let us discuss some of the types about it. The cloud computing, these types are like IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service, and PaaS, which is like platform as a service, and SaaS, which is software as a service. So let us discuss about the IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service. So by getting to infrastructure as a service, we can clearly say that the infrastructure as a service is like which is mostly used in the projects. Some of the web applications. If we develop, let us have an example, guys. So if we develop a website, suppose, so in that I have to fetch some data and I have to put some data in it. So the data that which I want to store, I need to get from some other storage hard drives. So that the hard drive should be on for every 24 hours. They should not be shut down. So in order to maintain these type of heavy stuff, so I need to buy Amazon Web Services, which that provide infrastructure as a service. So okay, we can get the clear control how to build it, how to storage, how amount of storage we want to build it. So these type of stuff we can develop in infrastructure as a service. So in the platform as a service, which we can clearly say that somehow platform as a service, like we can make our things things get into that. So that means some of the platforms that which we can say that the Google App Engine or Google Colab, which we can use it, right? So in the Google Colab, we all know that when you put some amount of Python or some other DL programs or ML programs in it, so we need to use a high amount of processor. Like in this Google Colab, we can get the tens of these type of stuffs, and we can make it run and we can get our project successfully. So and the third thing which we can use is the software as a service. In this software as a service, we are using the software over the internet. So over the internet, which we can clearly say that some of the entertainment setup like Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, or these are the some like software as a service which we can use directly over the internet. So some of the mostly updated, we can clearly say that the Google Clouds, guys. So in the old days, we have to use some of the Excel files to get download, and we have to unzip it. It takes some amount of process, and which gets very tired and it gets very uneasy while make run about. So Google providing this type of software as a service. So in the Google Cloud, in the Google Docs, we can write out, enter the data, and which others can modify. We can give the permission as to modify it or not, or again read only it not. These type of services which we can see in the software as a service, guys. So the cloud computing, which is impacting more in the education industries and the software industries also. So recently one of the news I studied that is about the Netflix is using the Amazon Web Services, and it is using about more than 1 lakh of servers in it. So when we all see that one movie about some of the horror films or some other films, so it automatically recommends that in Netflix you have to watch these type of horror films or these type of films that you want to watch. It recommends. So the recommending these type of systems are getting work with the help of the Amazon Web Services, guys. It sounds very interesting. I also know recently, so that it sounds very interesting, guys. So the Amazon Web Service is more demanding, guys. So which we can clearly say that the cloud computing is changing the entirely. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you.